The vision is to be able to give health to the Burkinabe wherever they are. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, president of Burkina Faso, symbolically handed over cold chain equipment, other health equipment, and rolling logistics to the country's Ministry of Health. This was during an official ceremony held in the country's capital, Ouagadougou, at the Martyrs' Monument. Included are 15 mobile clinics consisting of 36 vehicles, 13 refrigerated trucks, 12 station wagons, 11 pickup trucks, 3 oxygen production units, 11 cold rooms, 835 tablets, 1,900 solar refrigerators, 110 freezers, and 14 generators. The cold chain equipment will ensure that vaccines can be stored in very good conditions. This is for the benefit of millions of children and women in the country. As for the vehicles, they will allow regional health directors and district chief physicians to project themselves into the field and ensure the smooth running of vaccination and health activities in general. Nearly 14 billion CFA francs have been invested to acquire all these equipment. The goal, according to President Traoré, is to take healthcare closer to the most vulnerable populations of Burkina Faso. The first presentation was the cold chain, a crucial aspect of vaccine storage, which we face challenges with at CSPS. It is essential to ensure that vaccines are transported in vehicles with solar refrigerators located in all CSPS in Burkina Faso to maintain their effectiveness against various diseases. The second part is mobile clinics. As you can see, there are a lot of devices inside. This is mainly for the benefit of women and certain target audiences, including mammography, ultrasound, and cancer treatment. I think it's quite huge. The goal is to take healthcare to the most vulnerable populations. This is why there will be these mobile clinics in all the regions of Burkina Faso. The vision is to be able to give health to the Burkinabe wherever they are. I'm going to make some statements on this period of malaria that is currently raging. I invite the population to take more responsibility so that everyone can raise awareness to their neighbors. I think the fight against malaria begins with the destruction of larvae breeding grounds. Today, everyone in their neighborhood must be able to do a minimum of things to clean up the gutters. And where there are none, it is to try, with the initiative that has been launched, to fill the big holes where water stagnates, and also those who still occupy the already sanitized streets, those who build their shops, especially on the gutters, to understand this meaning, to be able to clear and allow us to sanitize, destroy the larval breeding grounds. We are counting on you to raise awareness about the fight against malaria. It is first of all a message of gratitude, of recognition to the right of His Excellency, the President of Burkina Faso, Head of State, because this is truly a high-level government decision. It is more than 2,000 equipment of cold chains that will ensure that the vaccines can be kept in very good condition. For the benefit of millions of children and women in our country. It is also supervision vehicles that will allow the Regional Health Directorate to project itself on the ground and to ensure that vaccination activities, health activities in general, are implemented. I would like to say that it is around 14 billion francs CFA that have been invested to ensure that no health training in Burkina does not lack equipment of cold chains. As far as mobile clinics are concerned, the head of state once again said it. His motto is to ensure that all Burkina Faso, in particular Burkina Faso Lambda, can have health care. And there, it will be a magic to ensure that, indeed, even in the smallest cultures, Burkina Faso women can benefit from mammography, neck examinations to detect precancerous lesions. So I would like, following the head of state, to emphasize his statement and call on the populations to use these equipment rationally, to the health providers to put theirs, so that all Burkina Faso can have health care. It is really a great day for the health system.
While Nigeria is talking about 22.15 billion naira, 22 billion naira to renovate palaces across this country. Palaces! Even as our people are dying for lack of basic hospitals, while rural women cannot access breast cancer screening, while vaccines spoil because the cold chain does not work. Now look at small Burkina Faso under Captain Ibrahim Traore, barely 3 or 4 years in power, and see what the man is doing with the people's money. 15 fully equipped mobile clinics carrying mammography units, ultrasound machines, colposcopes, and the real tools that can detect cancer early for our mothers and sisters. 1,900 solar-powered refrigerators solely for vaccines, cold rooms, refrigerated trucks, generators, tablets for proper data collection. They are taking healthcare to the villages, to the places where government usually abandons people. Traore is not building palaces for himself. He is building survival for ordinary citizens. Now, look at our side. How many years has it been? Over 60 years of independence, and we are still managing the same stories. Hospitals without drugs, without electricity, without staff, roads that swallow cars, power that comes and goes like a spirit, education that has turned into a marketplace where teachers go unpaid and classrooms leak. Year after year, they announce budget larger than the entire economies of some countries. Yet, the ordinary person still fetches water from dirty streams, still sleeps in darkness, still buries children from diseases that other nations conquered long ago. The incompetence is not small. It is chronic. It is unapologetic. They no longer even try to hide it. They simply do it openly. Palace renovations receive priority, rural healthcare does not. Convoys of sirens receive priority, the vaccine cold chain does not. That is the Nigerian story. Decades of failure dressed in different clothing but the same body underneath. And our people, Indigbo, we are trapped inside this same mess. God gave us brains, gave us hands that invent, gave us a spirit that does not fear hard work. From the East, we produce traders, engineers, doctors, and innovators who shine wherever they go. But inside this system, that light is dimmed. How many Igbo geniuses have been frustrated by bad roads, by insecurity, by policies that strangle business, by a structure that treats some regions like an afterthought? How many potentials have been wasted because the system does not reward excellence? It rewards connections and corruption. We are not asking for special treatment. We simply want to breathe. We want to govern ourselves so that the same energy we use to survive inside dysfunction can be used to build something that actually works. That is why Biafra must come. It is not hatred. It is not bitterness. It is necessity. So that the true spirit of Igboness, self-reliance, industry, communal progress, that fire that does not wait for anyone, can shine without apology, without the constant drag of a system that has refused to fix itself for generations. Look at Traore. A few years, results that people can see and touch. Then look at 60+ years of the same recycling. The difference is not magic. It is leadership that puts people first. My people, the question is not whether we can do better. We already know we can. The question is how long we will continue watching our potentials choke under the weight of this failure. Biafra must come. It is no longer an option. It is the only honest path left if we truly want our children to inherit something better than endless excuses and renovated palaces while the villages suffer. Think about it, feel it, and do not sleep on this truth. God bless Governor Alex Otti, the only leader in Nigeria that inspires hope. Stay tuned.